Hello, my name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my June TBR. I can't believe it's already June. I mean, summer is basically here, which is so wild. Like 2021, like what is happening? It's already halfway over. And today I'm going to be telling you all the books I plan to read in the month of June. I have a few exciting different little things planned for June. But before we do jump into the books, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. Book of the Month is a super popular and fast-growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and help readers discover books that they love. Basically how this works is their team vets the hundreds of different releases that come out every month, and they pick the top 5 that they think their readers will be the most interested in. And it's amazing because you can do less time researching all the new books and more time choosing one of the 5 and having more time to read. They are also entirely risk-free because you can skip any month with no penalty, but I guarantee that you're not gonna want to skip any of the months because they almost always have one of my most anticipated books of the year as one of the monthly selections. This month is no exception to that. And it truly is the best price for new hardcover fiction because typically a new hardcover release fiction book can be anywhere from $26 to $28, but this month when you use my unique code gabbyreads, you can get your first book for just $9.99, which is so exciting. I mean, I've been working with Book of the Month for nearly a year now, and even before I was working with them, I was an avid user of Book of the Month for the past couple of years, and I still can't get over how good of a deal that is. Like, you're not gonna find a better deal on new hardcover books, and it's great because Book of the Month will very often have early releases where you can't get the book anywhere else. So this month, what are the 5 selections, you might ask? First one we have is Sky Falling. This is one that I've never heard about before, but I read the description and it sounds really interesting. It says it's a probing examination of the complexities of family, queerness, race, and community. A woman who's used to going solo discovers that there's one relationship she can't run away from, and it's about how when she was 26 years old and she was really broke, she sold some of her eggs, and now this 12-year-old girl shows up on her door and she's like, I'm your daughter. And then we have Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. This one is a young adult novel that involves dancing, and I'm pretty excited to read this one because I really do like Nicola Yoon's writing style. The Sun is Also a Star is one of my faves. We have Half Sick of Shadows. This one is a fantasy and it's a retelling and it has mythology in it. And this one is an early release as well because it doesn't come out until July. And then we have The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. And this one is a thriller that's coming out in June. I've already read it. It's one of my favorite thrillers of the year so far. It weaves together Greek mythology, murder, and obsession. And then lastly, we have one of my most anticipated books of the year that I can't even believe that I'm holding this in my hands right now because it's Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And if you didn't know, Taylor Jenkins Reid is my favorite author. I mean, one of my favorite authors for sure. She's in like my top 3. This is her newest novel. I'm so freaking excited to have this in my possession. This one takes place in Malibu in 1983 and it follows the famous 4 siblings of, it's like from one of the husbands in The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's one of the husband's kids from that book. And I am just so excited to read this, and I'm gonna read this immediately, like as soon as humanly possible. These are the 5 selections for this month, so please use the link in my description if you're interested in Book of the Month and use my code gabbyreads and get your first book for $9.99. And thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. Well, first things first, the Book Troop selection for the month of June is The Other Black Girl. This one is a thriller that publishes on June 1st, so it'll be perfect timing for this book club. And this is one that I've been intrigued by and excited to read because this is a thriller that revolves around like the book publishing world from what I've heard. So yeah, very excited to read this with you all. I'm sure the live show is going to be sometime in the last week of June. And I'm very excited that my friend Jessie over from Bow Ties and Books is going to be joining me on this live show to discuss this book. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun time. And if you haven't been informed yet, the July pick for the book troop is going to be Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I believe this book comes out either at the end of June or early July, I'm not too sure, but that is going to be the book for July, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have my sister and maybe my mom join me for the July live show, which should be super fun. Hopefully I'll convince them to read it and they can join me in the live show. So I think for the start of June, I'm probably going to be doing a reading vlog that's like reading some of my most anticipated books of the year, because in the month of June, there are so many books publishing in this month that are some of my most anticipated books of the year that I would love to do in a combined reading vlog. Like, for example, Malibu Rising. This is probably like maybe my #1 most anticipated book of the year, right behind Survive the Night or something. Like, those two are my top god tier most excited for. So I'm definitely gonna be doing a reading vlog that will include this book. It will also include One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I actually did receive the audiobook from Libro for this last month, but I've been putting it off because I wanted to save it for this reading vlog, and I wanted to save it for Pride Month because, you know, woo! This book is also in my top 5 most anticipated books of the year. Like, I am so fucking excited for this book, and I just know it's gonna be everything because I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue so much, and I just know the premise, it sounds like everything. I just know I'm gonna love it. And then for that vlog, I also have put off reading Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. This is another one that I've been so excited to read. Thank you so much to Penguin Random House for sending me this copy of this book. But I'm so freaking excited. I love The Martian so much, and this one sounds like it's gonna be really cool. It's another like a dude lost in space kind of vibe. And I'm so excited because this already got confirmed that it's becoming a movie, and Ryan Gosling is tied to the lead role. Holy shit. It just sounds like a match made in heaven. I cannot wait to read this. Like, I'm itching to start it. I might start it as soon as I finish filming this video, not gonna lie. And then for that most anticipated books reading vlog, I might also read My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. This is an ARC copy. This book doesn't go on sale until August 31st, but I found this ARC copy at my local bookstore, and I'm just so excited about it. So I feel like I might read this as well in my most anticipated vlog, because this one, I'm just so excited for this one. And this one's like a horror novel, and it involves like a young girl who's obsessed with horror movies, and it just sounds like something I would really enjoy. So I might be including this one in that vlog. And then I also might be reading Local Women Missing. I don't know if it's going to be included in this vlog or not, but either way, I would really love to get to this one this month, because this is a thriller that I've read a book previously from this author that I didn't really enjoy, but I've been hearing from so many of my friends like that this book is incredible, and so many of my friends have given it 5 stars, and they're saying it's one of the best thrillers of the year, so naturally I need to read it. And then I still have The Family Plot. I know at this point it's like, bitch, are you ever gonna read this? Because you mention it in like every TBR, and it's like, I know, but I would really love to get to this one. I mean, it doesn't come out until August, so I still have time if I don't get to it, but I would really love to get to this one because this one involves like a family that gets involved with like true crime. And it's like they love true crime, but then they're the center of a true crime, and it just sounds like everything. So I just really want to read this. Ooh. And then 2 other books that weren't really originally on my TBR for the month of June, but now they most certainly are, is What Comes After and Pretty Little Wife. And this is mainly because of you guys, because I just did this video of trying a chapter of some of my recent book of the month picks, and I read the first chapter of both of these books, and I kind of like mentioned that they both sound interesting, but I didn't get a ton from those first chapters, and there were so many comments on the video saying that you guys think I would really love Pretty Little Wife because it gave you like Karen Slaughter vibes, and that it's like actually really surprising and really different. So I really want to read this one in June now. And then also with What Comes After, I saw some people say it's similar to This Is Us, or like it's just a really complex, beautiful ass story, and it also has like a mystery element to it as well. I might try to like get the audiobook for this maybe and just simultaneously listen and read along with it, because I checked and this audiobook has 3 different narrators on it, and one of the narrators is like one of my favorite audiobook narrators ever. So yeah, I think I might try to get the audiobook and just like read along with that. But yeah, super excited now to read both of these, thanks to you. Oh my goodness. And then I also have a fun video planned. I mean, I don't want to say because I don't know if it'll for sure happen because I'm not in the most romance mood recently, but I'm trying to do a fun video towards the end of June that's going to be like reading your romance recommendations. Quite a bit ago when I did my last romance recommendations video, I asked for some of your recommendations, and I got some recommendations in that video, and then I also recently asked in my Instagram story for some romance recommendations, and I got a lot from that. I compiled a list from my Instagram and from my YouTube of books that I would like to read for that video. And so hopefully that will be happening at the end of June, but I just say I don't know for sure if it'll happen this month because I haven't really been in a romance mood, so I don't want to try to force myself if I'm not in the mood to read romance to get this video done. But also I think it would be a really fun time, so that is the plan for now. So yeah, those are all of my official reading plans for the month of June. I am so excited for my TBR this month because there are some books on here that I am so incredibly hyped for, and I'm gonna be so sad if I don't love them the way that I'm expecting to. Nothing like setting unrealistic high expectations, right? But anyways, let me know, what are you planning to read in the month of June? What books are you looking forward to the most? And if you've read any of these books that I just mentioned, let me know what are your thoughts on them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!
What are we fighting for? Back into this no more.